All right, BBE family, hello. It is another day of live training. And today's gonna be a little bit different. We normally talk about photography, settings, business, and all the things, but today I wanted to specifically talk to my Southern wedding photographers. Today we're gonna talk about bridal sessions. And if you are from the North, y'all might not do this, but I feel like it needs to be a trend that y'all need to start doing because bridal sessions are literally the funnest session that you could possibly do. It is like, you can be so creative, you can be artistic, you can really just like pull out all the things that you've ever learned, work with one bride who's actually excited to take the pictures instead of like, somebody who's not, like a guy or a senior or whatever. And you're able to work with white dresses and bouquets and beautiful locations. And this is like a Southern tradition that Southern brides do. And it's basically like an experience to spend with the bride's mom, the bride's women of her life. And what they do, these Southern mamas, they basically take one of the photos from the bridal session and blow it up on a big canvas or a big print, and then they put it in the reception hall after the wedding. So when people walk in and see like the guest book or like where to put the gifts or whatever, they see this big, beautiful bridal portrait of their daughter. It's just a Southern thing. And it's a tradition, and it was literally my favorite session that I ever did as a photographer. So that's what we're gonna be talking about today. I'm gonna talk about just like 3 bridal session tips that you can do, that you can implement at your next bridal session. And just so you know, I'm on the floor because I'm redoing my office and my desk is no longer in here. So I'm on the floor. So this is gonna be a short and sweet video because I'm sitting on the floor and my butt already hurts because I'm an old lady. Okay, so 3 bridal session tips. And before I dig into them, if you are brand new to Brittany Bruce Education and you're a new photographer and you're trying to figure out all the things, please do not continue without downloading our free ebook and watching our free class. So we have a free beginner photography class. It's about 30-40 minutes long. I teach you how to shoot manual mode. I teach you the 5 essential things you need to start photography so you know exactly what to get. And then I teach you like the one type of light you need to shoot in for professional photos. So you won't have crappy photos. You can have professional photos right out the gate with whatever camera and lens that you have. Okay, so make sure you take that free class. I'm gonna link it around this video, and then download our free ebook. You can print it out, you can send it off to Office Depot and make it an actual workbook. I think I have mine right here. Let me grab it. Here it is. I printed it out. And it has all kind of goodness in it. This is like how to shoot manual mode. This is like natural light basics, like how to find good light, how to shoot in good light, how to manipulate light, 5 essential things you need to start, software programs you need. It's all in here. So download your free ebook. It's free. So get it. Don't continue without getting those things. They're totally free and they're for you. So, all right. 3 bridal session tips. I'm gonna try to like do this without making you vomit by moving the camera all around. Okay. Also, if you're a Southern photographer, can you just and you do bridal sessions wherever you live, can you put like the state or the location wherever you're at? And if you don't, if that's like not a thing, also put that, because I really want to see like at what point does the South stop being the South? Like at what, like does Tennessee do bridal sessions? Like I know Texas, Louisiana, Mississippi, Alabama. Does Florida do bridal sessions? Is that a thing? Like Oklahoma, do y'all do bridal sessions? Like at what point does this stop and become foreign? I really want to know. So if you do bridal sessions, say yes and then put your state, and if you don't, put no and then put your state so we can all kind of see. Okay, 3 bridal session tips. This is going to be short and sweet. So if you have your pen and your notebook, you're going to want to write these things down. Okay, First thing is you want to prep your brides with a guide. You want to prep them with a guide. Before my bridal sessions, I send my brides the bridal guide, which it's in the academy if you're an academy member. It's also in the shop if you're not. And basically what this guide does is it preps them for their session. I tell them, you know, like how to, like, here are my location options that you can choose from, that I know that I can give you a good bridal portrait, you know, like, and it's catered to obviously the Louisiana, Baton Rouge, Denham Springs area. But you could just tweak that for your own. And all you would have to do is just kind of like do some location scouting, whether it's like a downtown area or a mansion or a plantation or the bride's venue. You kind of put those in the bridal guide and you just tweak mine for yours. I talk to them about tanning and the do's and don'ts of tanning. Like, don't go to the beach and wear a halter top swimsuit when you have a strapless dress, because you'll have tan lines, and I'm not photoshopping that. I talk to them like in the bridal guide, you know, about make sure they eat before they come. Don't ask me how I know this, but your bride will legit pass up or vomit if they don't eat before their session, because they're literally a model and they're wearing a heavy hot dress and it's in the South. It's probably going to be hot. So make sure you prep them with a guide. You can use mine, make your own. Mine is done with, you could just tweak a few things. But again, that's in the academy, in the business and branding course, and I believe the posing course. If you have yet to get it, make sure you download it, tweak it, and send it to your brides. It's also in the shop if you want it. I talked to them about wearing shoes. Like, it's okay to wear tennis shoes or flat shoes, even though they're wearing heels on their wedding day. Like, it's okay. We can kind of like work with that. I tell them to bring a fan if like it's a hot day. So prep them with a guide. They will love you for it. It answers their questions before they have it. And it's another way to love and serve your brides, to make them feel special and loved and seen, and that you're the professional. And it's just gonna overall make it a great experience. Sarah Axe says, yes, Sarah's in Louisiana. I know that. Katie Gibbons finally got a bride to ask me to do one after 2 years. Yay for Michigan. What? That's amazing. So Michigan's doing bridal sessions now. And then Shelby Watt says, yes, and she's in Mississippi. Okay, very interesting. Y'all keep letting me know. Okay, second tip. So first tip was prep them with a guide, and you can do this digitally. You don't have to print it out and give it to them. You can do it digitally. Number two, you need to bring a few things. Okay, so a few things right off the top of my head is it's smart to bring obviously all of your camera gear and all of that, but bring a reflector. Bring a reflector, a handheld reflector that you can use, or that you can get the mom involved so she's not up in the business of the bride. Like, she can hold a reflector, and what that does is it helps fill any shadows and makes her face glow, right? Like, a glowing bride is a real thing, but it's not going to happen if you don't have a reflector with you. What a reflector does is it takes the sunlight that's up in the sky and it bounces light back up into your bride's face. So it's gonna fill up all of her dark circles. It's gonna fill in any kind of like heavy makeup lines that she might have from her makeup artist. It's gonna fill in any like pores that you can see. It's gonna make her glow. This is for any session, but brides especially wanna have that bridal glow, and they're not gonna get it if you don't bring your reflector. Please do not skip this. It's huge. Bring your reflector. Bring a white sheet. And the purpose of a white sheet, I'm talking about like just like a bed sheet or something, is that if you are in dirty terrain, like gravel, dirt, whatever, you and mom, which the mom is going to be your assistant. She's going to be your helper. She wants to love and serve her baby too. So you and mom can like put the sheet around, put the bride in her gown on top of the sheet, fluff it out, hide the sheet under the dress, and now her dress can remain clean. Bring some towels and baby wipes just in case. You basically like want to bring a diaper bag of items to make sure that the bride is taken care of. I had some Advil in my little bridal bag. I brought some tissues because somebody's going to be crying. I brought some, I definitely brought some baby wipes just in case like something, a little thing got on the dress or whatever. Sarah says, bring a shower curtain, works better than a sheet on the wet ground. Perfect. Pro tip, shower curtain in case it's wet. Perfect. That's genius, Sarah. So yeah, you're going to want to bring just a little goodie bag of items to continue to love and serve your bride. Last tip for the day is choosing a location. I always, just as the professional trying to love and serve my client, would call the location to see if you need to reserve a spot. A lot of mansions or plantations or things like that, you have to like rent an hour. And so call for the bride. She's got a lot going on. So if she has a location in mind, like love and serve her, call the location and say like, hey, like I'm the photographer. I have a bridal session. You know, like, can we reserve a spot? How much is the spot? The bride will pay if she decides that's where she wants to go. You're not paying for the spot. The bride's gonna pay for the spot. And so ask the location, the venue, wherever it is, like, is there anything we need to be aware of? Like the rules or whatever. Also, you're gonna want to show up early as the photographer. Show up early and pre-plan your session while you're there. Find the good light, see where the good light is. And again, if you don't know where that is, you can take the free class and learn real quick about good light. And then you don't need 100 spots for a bridal session. You really just need a few beautiful locations. Because remember, the point of this is yes to have, you know, a gallery for her to cherish, but mom is printing one. Mom is printing one image. It's kind of the Southern tradition to put in the reception hall as well as hang up in, you know, her dining room. And so you just need really one epic photo, but you're going to want to give them options. So 5 locations at that venue. Choose the best, most epic locations and shoot there. So show up early, scout them out. And so that when the bride shows up, you can say, hey, I've been here for like a half an hour and I found the most beautiful locations here. You're gonna love it. We're gonna start at the arch and get those classic arches. And then we're gonna go to the porch, and then we're gonna finish by the oak tree. And then if we still have time and you want to, we can go inside and get some epic portraits inside. So like that way, again, when she shows up, you're letting her know that like, I'm the professional, I got you, I'm gonna take care of you. I already know what we're gonna do. I already know the plan, because she's tired. She's been in hair and makeup all day. She's wearing a heavy dress. She's getting nervous because her wedding's coming up, because this is the last hoorah. This is the last thing she will do before her wedding day. So it's kind of like she might have had some tension with her mom on the way up there. You just never know. So like your job is, yes, be a photographer, take some beautiful photos, but like be a big sis too. Be a big sis and saying like, I got you, I'm gonna take care of you. Like you're my little sister, like I got you. And I think that's gonna go a long way in her overall experience and how she's gonna feel about her photos whenever you return them to her. So hope this was helpful. I know we don't really normally talk about wedding stuff, especially bridal sessions, because I know it's very geographical, but I hope this was helpful to one of you guys. We are still offering free trials for the Academy. So if you've heard the Academy, you've been thinking about the Academy, you know, you've been looking at the Academy, this is all 5 of our signature courses bundled up together for you to take at your own pace. You have lifetime access to them when you're an Academy member, and you can get a free trial. You can get a free trial. You can literally dive in for free for a full week to see if this is something that like you think can help you in your photography journey. And that trial ends tomorrow, meaning like after tomorrow, We're not offering the free trial anymore. So if this is something that you're interested in, if this is something that you feel like, you know what, I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to do it. Like 2022 is my year. I'm going to educate myself and I'm going to go full time and go full force. Like when I posted that yesterday, like, are you doing this as a hobby or a business? Literally everyone wants to do this as a business, but you need a guide, you need a coach, you need education, you need the knowledge up here so then you can like put it out there and love and serve the people in your community with the thing that you feel called to do in this season of your life. And we're here to help you. I'm here to coach you. The Academy group, like there are people in there that have formed bonds and sisterhoods and friendships, and y'all are all there with a common goal and a common purpose, and you know, y'all have so much in common, and that's what makes the Academy group so amazing. I'm in there every week answering questions, any question that you have ever. I'm there answering your questions every single Thursday. So basically your personal coach for forever, because you have lifetime access to the Academy once you're in. So if this is something that you're interested in, you can get inside for free. You get a free trial for a week, and that ends tomorrow. So don't forget, dive in. We're here for you and we're excited for you. So I hope this was helpful. Again, y'all comment below if you do bridal sessions and where you're located, like your state, or if you don't do bridal sessions and where you're located, so we can all kind of see how this works around the country or around the world, because I know we have some out of the US photographers in here. So I love you guys. I hope this was helpful. I hope you'll have an amazing week, and I'll see you next time.